What's going on, team? Welcome back to Global Rugby Manager. We're into round 12 of the season, and we are possibly up against our toughest match yet, the Bangor Rams. You can see the teams on screen there now, and I think the only real change to our side is going to be the inclusion of Gage Carter to the midfield. Of course, we've had a few injuries this season, and of course missing out on Mr. Phil Muhammad this week for this huge crunch game like this is going to be difficult. Of course, up against the Bangor Rams, one of the best teams in our division. So this one is massive. Best of luck to both these sides. Bangor Rams, of course, you watched the video, so hopefully not too much luck going your way today. But we're quickly into the game, and we have, a bit of a falcon, a bit of a headbutt kick back from the invaders, and it's gone our way as well. We got the ball. Now we got a chance. Here is Mohammed Martin. Away to Jones. Gage Carter. Oh my God, son. God. What an opportunity to score straight off the whistle for the invaders. But it has been called back for a scrum. Was there a forward pass? Possibly, I've got to presume. That is why, as they come out wide and they figure a good little overlap as well before finally going into touch. Good work. Guzman. Still on the side, of course, without Phil Muhammad. Here is Bondesio away to Martin, who tries to be the hero himself. So much going on here in this game. A terrible pass from Brocky. Puts us a bit on the back foot there. And we'll go short side through Guzman. He offloads. And a forward pass again. Well, at the bit of the start of this matchup, have the invaders. Oh, they got an injury. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I'm terribly sorry to injure one of you guys, but I'm taking that as a good little advantage back to the invaders. Here comes Gossard, a man to watch out for. Carter Jones, to Clyde Edwards. Here is Gage Carter, numbers out wide. It's Mohammed Martin, all by his lonesome self. And no surprises there, he loses the ball. And the Rams will fight it back, and they slice us up far too easily as well. Yes, look at this. This is clinical passing through that back line. I don't know how long we're going to be able to defend this, or they are just catching and drawing and then passing. Who's their injured guy? Looks like it's their hooker. So the hooker's gone down with an injury. So I don't know, how much is that going to affect them? Hopefully their scrum will get quite severely weakened as again they come in behind us. And a turnover ball of She-Ho. And it's back to the invaders. I think that was Brock Bondesio with the turnover. So very good to see that. As they have a bit of a change around between the guys at the back. Brock lets them get away with it as they siphon it through the back line, and Leon Richards, he strives to himself without wide. Clyde Edwards was the man that needed a little bit more room there, and he could have slithered away for the opening try, but it's turnover back to the Rams. They have a couple of extra players over here, but good defense out wide from, I think that's Tatrisky, who's still on the side. Of course, injuries are plenty to hookers as well for us. Oh, what a dummy there from O'Brien. He goes straight through. We brought that like the milk at the corner dairy. A terrible pass, but they do well, Davis, to pull it back and keep the flow of the game going nicely. Here's Webb. A little short drop pass there for Knight, and it seems like someone has gone flying there. Ross Taras, I think, just went for a grasp, but nothing there and fell on the floor. Dummy runner. But Webb has a little go himself for finding Harrison support. The Rams in a dangerous position as our defense starts to close up, and now they find room out wide. Big pass, that's gone forward as well. Blaine van der Merwe was running over there to put in a cruncher. And now we see their hooker leave, and a steady scrum by the invaders, and Mohammed Martin spanked this one into touch. 0-0 the score. This is an intriguing matchup so far, I have to say, team. Both sides pretty much on par, but you got to say the Rams definitely the better of the two attacking sides. As their off-road game comes up good finally, and they will streak away through scrum half. Owen Webb, who scores the opening points of the match. Both sides could have done that 2-3 times so far in the game, but it is Webb who does open up with the Forrest and Brian Hughes. Chips over an easy conversion from right in front. Kick back underway from Martin. And smacked away from the conversion scorer Hughes. It's straight between. What's going on there? Clyde Edwards and Gossard. No one really too interested by either side to pull that one in. As we near the 10-minute mark of the match. And Evans has surely lost this. I mean, the ball was on their side before he hit the ground. That's how bad that was. So, ball back to the Rams. 10 minutes into the game. 7-0 the scoreline. I fear this may not be good for the poor old Invaders as Hughes puts in a perfect kick. 10 metres out from our line. We've got some work to do on defence here. Tatruscu throws. No one grabs it. It goes out to the players in the back line. And Mohamed Martin grabs it and going backwards is Josh Evans. Someone please get rid of this. Oh, dearie me. Oh, that was lucky from Mark Collis. I'm glad he was there to bundle through a tackle. Where's the kicker? There he is. Oh, good God, that was really painful. But we're not out of trouble yet. The Rams will have a line now 25 metres from our line. Not even that, probably 23. And now their overthrow goes through over the top. Their line out, I should say. Overthrown. And they go changing directions. To the short side as Tuanangi bundles away from one and takes out 3 defenders. Harris. Oh, Webb tries to charge his way through. Like we see a lot from Mohamed Martin. Doesn't come off again. Harris away to Chu-Hui. And Knight in midfield, the outside centre. Oh, charging into that breakdown there with the Invaders. This is a pivotal moment of the match. Tuanangi with another carry. And the ball squirts back to the Rams. We've got a runner. Watch that guy. He's here. Watch that guy. How do you not see that guy? Harris has lost it. It's a knock-on advantage and a great kick away here from Gage Carter. Look at the chase coming as well. This is spectacular from the Invaders. And Clyde Edwards has a knock-on advantage. We should get a scrum here. Well played. Well, what? That's not way down there. Come on. Come on. That should have been, they're throwing on their 22. We've lost out there. I thought they knocked on again after that initial kick, but turns out that it's still playing advantage from inside our own 22. The game is going on 14 minutes in. I don't know when the Rams are going to score next, but it looks like another dummy from Smith. He's selling them like we've got a lolly shop on the corner of the street here at the moment. They're going that quick. The Rams are doing it easy at the moment. They are the better side by quite a bit, you've got to say. And after a quarter of an hour, it is the Rams leading 7-0. Do we trust our defence? Are we going to shut this down? I don't know if we do. Ends up we're going to watch most of this game because the Rams are really knocking on the door as they come out wide for Hughes and he's going to go on the touch. Now we're going forward. Quarter of an hour gone. 7-0 to the Rams. Mistake from the Bengal Rams has seen their kick from this position go dead and goal. So a great attacking scrum opportunity here as Carter Jones slides straight through. Oh, from the set piece. This could be magical. Oh, throw from Carter Jones. Oh, from Gage Carter. Fighting through the hands. Clyde Edwards will score. I'll get there eventually. Carter Jones, Gage Carter. Oh, that's a nightmare in midfield. But either way, we've scored for the right wing of Clyde Edwards. And we are back in the game. Conversion is astray. That's points we're leaving out there, which is not good. Mohamed Martin astray with the kick. And now it is Mark Collis who's having a strong game. Well, I didn't think we were going to score that quickly. I seen a mistake. And now they've got a penalty, which I suspect, I'll go for the kick. No, they're going for touch. And they find it 8 metres out from our line. And they could reply instantly here. Something we've been guilty of conceding. Oh, turnover at the line out. That very good. That is very, very good. Gossard tried to get rid of it. Mohamed Martin does eventually. And that is a good little floater up to the 10-metre line. Breathe a sigh of relief. We've done well. And we're actually getting a 1 or 2 over their line out as well. Their scrum weakened with the loss of their hooker. And that's a turnover. Oh, how was that not a turnover? Quickly over the ball there. I thought we had it back. The Rams looking for revenge at 7-5. And we are back in the game, folks. This is a great start of the game. We are 25 minutes in, so I was far away from the start. But it is a close one. It is a tense one. And the Bengal Rams finding plenty of room out wide. Where's someone jumping on that plane? You like to score tries, but you've got to get the ruck turnovers as well, my boy. We'll go forward here. 25 in. Rams on attack. But defensively, they've knocked it on, which is very nice. And Gossard, my eyes light up when I see Gossard in a bit of space. I've seen the brilliance he can do, and I want to see more. The Invaders, though, on attack, making mistakes, as we do. But fully in this game at 7-5. The scrum battle is always going to be an area of the game that concerns me, and I just have to watch every single one, and that's why. That is why. Who actually went up there? I think it was Tetriscu in the middle, which is a real problem for us. Kikuchi is our best hooker, but when we lose him in injury like we do so much, it's a bit of a concern. I would love to have a good little hooker coming up through the ranks. As that line out's gone astray, and it's gone straight to the hooker, Jensen. Oh, the substitute hooker has got a gift from, wasn't really from us, but a gift of a mistake that he's done very well to come away with on his side. The kick is astray from Hughes, and the score now 12-5. Invaders trail by 7. Goodness me, that happened in a hurry, didn't it? The line out was a bit of a shambles. It all went astray, and then, wow, he had all the room on the little short side wing. Oh, hang on. The Invaders got a turnover here. Brock, what are you doing, man? This is a terrible play. We've gone to the little short side with Tetriscu. No one really wanting to help him out. On the 22. Invaders of the ball. Cooper goes wide. Martin, good little flat ball. Quick ball as well. Catch and pass instantly. Out to Carter Jones. Now here's Gossard up in the line. Away to Leon Richards. Great pass from Leon Richards. Brian van der Merwe gets the other way. Gosman. Oh, Gosman will score. He can catch. Oh, yes, he can. Now he can score tries as well. Gosman's in. And this kick is so important here for Mohamed Martin. Put it over, son. Oh, it's gone astray. Oh, you have a good kicker in the team and he puts in a performance like this. It is very disappointing. We've left 4 points out there. They've trailed by this to 2. Here's Clyde Edwards. He's all alone. He's lost that ball, surely. Yes. Oh, what a try that was from Guzman. I love watching that. But unfortunately, Mohamed Martin has let us down a touch with his kicking, which is a real shame, but we've turned that over as well. Oh, come on, boys. It's almost half-time. This is a huge game. Don't let me let you forget how big a game this is. That doesn't make sense, but I don't really care anymore because this is massive. These guys are pretty much one of the best, if not the best side in the competition. We've had a really crap season, and I demand a good performance here to really give a bit of a gauge as to how good the Invaders really are. That's a great kick away from Mohamed Martin. He split fullback and winger beautifully, but the bounce of the ball, unfortunately, doesn't go our way. But an average kick away is giving us a good set-piece opportunity, 10 metres inside the Rams' half. And again, our line-out operates very, very nicely. Lucas Zangetti doing the job in the middle of the line-out for us. Here is Brock Bundesio filling in that role at number 9, very nicely as it goes out to Carter. Oh, fat ball away to Gossard. This is what we do. Out to Leon Richards. He's carved the ribbons all night long. Leon Richards put another number on his jersey. Oh, nearly an intercept there on the Carter Jones pass. And we are now in the 22. We are getting excited, my friends. This is a great opportunity for us. Gossard trying to be the hero again. He is very much a show pony of the side. As that ball squirts free. Van der Merwe going backwards, just lost 10 metres there, but we've still got possession, which is the main thing. Ross Taras away. Oh, Gossard has been cut in half. We haven't suffered any injuries yet, which is always good. Here's Guzman, another great catch from Guzman. You know what I'm saying. And Tetriscu goes into touch. 36 minutes pretty much gone here. The score 12-10. It is a stunner at the moment. Oh, a mistake. Oh, picked up from Zangetti. Our ball. I was about to go forward, but I'm going to stick with this because Guzman's at the line. Mohamed Martin. He's slicing through tackles. We set it up again. Mark Collis, Gage Carter. Right in centre field. We go to the right. Big pass. Oh, had to go. Had to go out to Clyde Edwards there. It was 2-on-1. Great tackle from the Bangor Rams on defence, and we'll lose that ball. Advantage for holding on in the breakdown. 37 gone, 12-10 to score. This one is going to go the full distance. Boy, I hope it does. It's going to be a stunner. And the Invaders are fully in a team. This is going to be a goodie. Let's crack on. Pretty much half-time now. And see, well, let's just see if they score before the break. Otherwise, we'll go straight after half-time as he sliced this in half beautifully and quickly come out wide. Guzman on the fence, oh, he's fended away. Gossard, save us! No, it's inside ball to Whainga. And that is a gut-wrenching try to concede right on for half-time. I was about to skip forward and I thought, no, we'll wait till 40. That'll be the half-time whistle. The conversion is good too. Our kicking is letting us down, but to be fair, so is theirs, because that's not gone 10 metres. But scrum feed is not really the best result for us, but we've stayed down nicely this time. Martin, away to Carter Jones. He offloads beautifully to Mohammed Martin. He's got support. Coming wide to Clyde Edwards. Doesn't beat his man, but we know he can. 19-10. I don't want to leave this game because I know something will spark and these two teams can just explode. This is probably a poor option to come to this near side to Trescu. Clyde Edwards has got a bit of a concern as Gossard picks it up. We're going a bit backwards, but we've beautifully kept the ball alive. Lucas Angini coming up wide. Oh no! You cannot be serious! That was a try. Cut and dry. Milk and water. Try time invaders. And the pass has gone astray. Oh, this is not good for us. We have just butchered two really good tries in this game that we should have scored. We do attack very well from the back, but this video is going to be about 160 minutes long. If I don't move forward at some point, 42 minutes in, 19-10 the score. Oh, a loopy pass is always dangerous. We are starting to struggle, but still within a scoring or two to be back in the lead. Well, the Bengal Rams have turned on the pressure here with some great territorial kicking that is really putting us under the pump. We are, just about conceding another terrible try of a close-in line-out. Oh, no. Mohammed Martin gets his kick away. It goes flying into the crowd, deflected of a defender. But we know charge down is going to be a line-out to the defending side of the kick. As here come the Rams, just 5 metres out from our line. 19-10, this is going to be a massive time if we can see. Short ball, that's great. That was superb by the scrum half of the Bengal Rams. He just ran sideways, hit the man running at speed. Beautiful line as well, and right under the sticks. Can't argue with that. It's 26-10, and you got to say, this early stage of the second half, that should be as well game over. I can't see the Invaders storming back from this one. 16-point deficit. It's going to be tough. Especially when we don't chase kicks like that as well. That should have been caught. I mean, it really should have been caught. 47 minutes gone. I mean, probably a good time now to go forward and see if we can stage a comeback. Brock's not happy about being outstaged as the best scrum half on the field. So he's trying to be a hero himself. And Zangidi puts in a good hit up. That is strong from the big second row and captain of the side as well. Leading from the front as we go wide. Carter Jones. Numbers out wide here, we want to use them. Gossard gets it behind them, but doesn't quite find a way through. We've hung on to the ball. Mark Hollis has said quickly, let's get this up and out. And he does well, the big man, too. Does a good job. Now Gossard's having another go. Puts it beautifully to Ross Taras. Oh, we had a man on the outside there. Real opportunity for us. We're storming. Oh, no, that ball's... Well, we survived, I guess. That was lucky to put him in touch. Probably should have conceded more points there. If he could have run away, it would have been danger for the Invaders. Flat ball, great ball to Mohammed Martin, who hits the line hard to fly half. And it's here for Brock, who directs his troops around and allows the defence to settle before giving out to Gage Carter, who does nothing too spectacular. He hasn't done much all game, to be completely honest. Wide, and that's a knock-on from, I think, Gossard. No one's back. Guzman's going back, or Guzman, I'd say, is going back to cover. And knock-on advantage going with the Rams. I don't want to see another scrum. They're going to kick this away, and Gossard he should be back in position. Phil Muhammad definitely, positional-wise, much better fullback. How was that advantage to them? Whereas when we did the same thing, we got pulled all the way back. Favoritism. It's advantage again. Why is it advantage again? Did we knock on again? Must have been the line out. Oh, it's terrible. So this is going to be a game set match now. I couldn't see us doing 16, let alone another 5 or 7. So it's disaster time here for the Invaders, so they can't shut this out. Still knock-on advantage here for the Rams. This is proving why they are one of the best sides in the competition. That should have been turnover there when you've got your premier number 7 right there. If anything, it's made it worse, though, because now they've gone back forward 5 minutes out from our line. Little short one away. Numbers always work for them, and in goes Xiao. And an easy try. They've done that all day, to be fair. We just haven't quite pulled in as their attacking line has angled in. Another conversion goes over. 33-10. The Invaders have gone to sleep. This one is all over. Allowed to bounce, which is interesting. And a good chase there from Gage Carter. Probably the best thing he's done all night. And look how easy that was from Harris. Harris scampering away. There's almost a number chasing him down with help of Gossard at the back. And it's becoming all a bit too disturbing right now. Is this a kick away? Gossard's in the tackle, of course. We will have this covered at the back. And it should be a 22 dropouts from the Invaders. I'm moving forward because it's getting a bit ugly. It is 33-10. And unfortunately, the Invaders have gone missing in the second half. Oh, more mistakes from the Invaders. Has just gifted the ball back to the Bangor Rams. We only just really got the ball out of our 22 after a couple of minutes ago when you saw the 22 dropout, or what resulted from it. Now they're on the attack again through Knight. They've got so many numbers out here. Keep on passing. It'll be too easy in the corner. And it is. Parry is over. He's been dumped on his back by 3 defenders. Should have picked him up and carried him. Throw him over the touchline. But 38-10. She's getting messy, as we thought it might. We did well in the first half, but we've really fallen off the plot in the second. The Invaders nowhere near what they need to be to top this division, or to really challenge for one of those top spots. Defensively, way off the mark. On attack, showing glimpses. Probably should have scored 2 more tries than we did. 2 really out-and-out cut-and-dry chances that we stuffed up. But aside from that, you've got to say the Rams have been brilliant. Here's Satriscu showing a little bit of what he can do. They're rolling back the clock almost. And here's Gossard trying to get himself involved in the game, because he's been a bit missing. Now, it's a bit of a shame. He is a premier player of ours, alongside the missing Phil Muhammad. Great to see the 2 wingers scoring tries, though, with Guzman, and we've lost the ball, which is just fantastic. Guzman and, of course, Clyde Edwards picking up 1 each. Poor on the kicking. We've got the ball straight back. The more I talk about other things, the more they just decide we'll turn the ball over, see if they change anything. Here's Blaine van der Merwe. Good run there by the loose head prop. He's been really impactful. Even in this game, he's been quite good. Quick hands! Through to Josh Evans! Here's Carter Jones! Go wide, Carter! You've got to keep passing that ball. Done well to secure it. Don't go for 3. Is anyone saying Manchu Mayo's name? Because I am. I put Carter Jones back in. He's far superior rated, but decision-making is not there. You're trailing by 28 points. Let's take a drop goal. Great idea. Another crap pass goes to the touch, and that sums up the Invaders game so far here today. Some poor passing and poor decisions. We've not been at our best, and we've been outplayed by a much better team here today. In the Bangor Rams, as through they go, through their chief little playmaker, Shihao, who is carving this game absolutely to pieces as we near the hour mark. Another try on the board here for the Rams. I would not surprise me. Short side, no one's home out there. And, oh yes, we do not survive. Do not survive at all. So we almost concede again. I mean, a little short side play here could be on. Except they floated out into midfield and cutting straight through and quickly over the ball as well they are. Are they going to go for 3? That's a knock on. Thank you. We survive. 60 minutes up here. Let's take this chance now. If our line out, if our scrum stays down, it does. Thank goodness for that. As we fire it out wide. Here we go. Clyde Edwards, 100 metres, please. Not happening. Not happening at all. We've lost the ball. I'm moving on. 38-10. Don't even tell me the score. Well, we've got ourselves a knock-on advantage here, which is quite scary as a fact, because our scrum is pretty average. But, I mean, we're on attack. We've got advantage. 62 minutes gone, but here we go. Josh Evans, so he's used the advantage, which is a bit of a concern. He holds the ball up brilliantly. Good work there by Josh Evans. And look at that, we're in an attacking spot straight away. We are behind by a pile, though, as Mohamed Martin tries to play the hero with a charging run, dropping that shoulder as he does well. Oh, and here's Clyde Edwards doing the same, getting up towards that 22. Here come the Invaders, a little late. Slipping it away to Bontamoli. Gossard! Run, Bontamoli! Yes! One more to the Invaders. We've got 3. We've got 3, and surely we'll convert this one. Thank you, Mohammed. Got to do something right tonight. Goodness me. 38-17. We trail by 21. I mean, the game is gone, but I'm searching for a bonus point, to be completely honest with you all. It's 4 tries. We're not going to lose within 7. And so we're not going to win, obviously. So 4 tries. That's what I'm looking for. Is loose ball falls down to the Rams as they continue to attack. Can we get the ball back, please, team? A little bit of passage like that last one would have been very, very good. We could have popped that together. Oh, charging run. Straight through goes Hughes. He's been a nightmare today. And they slip it wide. Numbers all over the place. We've knocked it on. It's been picked up from Perry. Oh, that is a comedy of errors. We have just saved ourselves and lost it as well. Here's Bavada, the big man. Oh, what an offload. Oh, it's a Smith. Oh, that was superb. Simon Smith scores. Where did that come from? What an offload. Goodness me. Sonny Bill Bavada, or whatever his name was, has just pulled off a miracle. 45-17. Still hoping for those 4 tries. We have 15 minutes still to play, so why the hell not? We've got the ball straight back. That's a good start. Jensen loses it. And is that Clyde Edwards? No, it was Zangetti. Giving it away to Carter. Trying to relive the glory days on the wing. Loses 5 metres. Here's Taras away to Clyde Edwards in the line. That's a great ball. Oh, no! That is 3 tries. 3 tries that we have just stuffed from bad passing. You better run, Gossard, and you better chase that guy down. Knight is going to score. We will not stop him from here. He's passed it. As if to say, oh, I don't need to anyway. I've run 90 metres. You can stick the other 5 up here. I'm not running those as well. 50-17. I should be celebrating my 4th try. Instead, oh, we are crying about conceding our 17,000th. That's how bad this game has gone for us. Why? Why has our passing gone to the cleaners so badly today? It's a great charge from Davies. He's knocked it on. Ross Taras has picked it up. Someone was right there. He could have passed that ball away. So we're going to gift him another try. Mohammed Martin, good passing, keeping it alive. Advantage knock on is still there. We've got 12 minutes and a bit to go. Short one going to Tutrescu. Trying to run things hard. There's no comeback on the line here. It's Gossard. I mean, Gossard, you're good at running around people, not through them. Missed great cutout pass there to Mohammed Martin. He slides into the 22. An offload there would have been superb. We've lost that. It's just 3-on-1. Please. You don't lose that ball in a ruck. You got a scrum. And we keep the scrum. No, no, no. What are you doing? There's a 4-try bonus point at stake. And you've done a drop goal. You idiots. You absolute idiot. Oh, now we've knocked it on. Yeah, we've knocked it on. Oh, let's go on to the last 10 minutes, and see how many more we can see. No, why not just concede them now, for goodness sake? Oh, Baltimore Gossard just gets squished by Simon? Oh, Harris, whatever his name is. It doesn't matter. As a runaway from Knight, who was getting smashed. Could have done that 10 minutes ago, would have been good. But, alas, 52-20. Goodness gracious, we need to score a try just to get half within these guys. We got the ball. We're a long way out, though. Let's be fair. We are a long, long way out. And we're going to kick, which isn't good. They've caught it, and they're going to run it straight back. Firing, good ball, inside pass. On halfway, 10 minutes to go. We'll see if anything else comes through these last 10 minutes, shall we? That's going to go out on the full of better. Oh, we are lucky. We are lucky there, goodness me. It is 52-20. Invaders getting smashed, but one more try for a bonus point, please. Welcome back to another scrum. That happened again. Giving away more penalties than a rugby league player, I guess you could say. It is 5 and a bit minutes to go. It is 52-20. I'm dreaming of a 4th try. They're dreaming of 100. Oh, look at this. A quick tap, isn't that? The ultimate kick in the nuts, that is. Goodness gracious. Quick ball away to Harris. He scored a try. His name's not Simon. It's Stanislav. Where did I get Simon from? No idea. Here's the conversion. Brian Hughes. I don't know who Simon is. Oh, there's a knock on. Here we go, boys. 3 minutes to go. Let's get the try. Come on, team. Let's go. Terrible pass. Gossard has just been smashed. The instant he gets the ball. Exactly what we'd like to do. Another terrible pass we've done all game long, and an unimaginative run from Carter Jones. And our scrum. What could get any better? We stay down. That is better. Good pass away. Gage Carter gets in behind them. Looks to offload. Would be good. 59-20. One more try, team. Yes! Clyde Edwards gets him behind the defence and hangs on. Yes! Into the 22 we go. Now, everyone, let's catch the passes that we throw. Catch, pass, catch, okay, or just run sideways and lose the ball. Even better. Oh, charge down. It's gone straight to one of their players, though. And Flanger, an early try scorer, has just easily got it back. They let's go down the short side, and ow, smacks it away. Midway 22, 10-metre line, and Gossard is way back there on his own 22. Expecting something thunderous by the looks of that. We've got a minute to go. We've got Mohamed Martin charging in the line like he's a big forward. And he's just a scrawny wee fly half. So that's nice to see. A little grubber kick, and no one was chasing that. But Gossard has flown through and done something almost special. It's pushed back, and with less than a minute to go, this is going to find touch because we just don't cover kicks that well. We are going all-out attack here. I would love one more try. Oh, overthrow on line-outs that we regather. That's good. No, we don't. We lose it. Oh, 10 seconds to go. And why not concede one more just for the hell of it? Why not? Why not concede 60? You know, who cares about a bonus point try? You know, that's all right. We'll fail to make the playoffs without it. Doesn't matter, does it? You idiots. Oh, it's all over. 59-20, final score. We don't get the bonus point try. We don't get anything. And Simon Harris, because that's his new name, has got man of the match. Disastrous stuff for the Invaders. 59-20. Well done. Well done, Rams. And well done to the Rams management. Lindell. Oh, we're calling them the wrong name all this time. But we've finally, I think, got it right. Well played. It's far superior side. I can't argue. We had our chances. We definitely had our chances, but we were wasteful and rubbish today. So many passes going into touch. Plays like you just saw there in the highlights. Summing up our whole game, we were far from good enough to even challenge these Rams throughout the match. 59-20. Possession was 50-50, which tells us something. Territory, we did lose that out big time in the second half. Tackle count was almost even. Missed tackles was pretty close as well. 9 tries, 3 tries. We made less handling errors. Where's the penalties conceded though? 7-2, still a problem for the Invaders. The fact that we went for a drop goal when we needed a 4th try for a bonus point, rather concerning, to be completely honest to you. We did steal 3 of their lineouts, and our lineout was pretty, it was kind of solid. We spent over a minute in the red zone, and they were a minute 50, so I think we played okay, but our finishing was far off the mark. The fact I think we played okay is that we matched them in possession, so we had enough of the ball. We didn't miss an exorbitant amount of tackles. We gave away too many penalties, which is a bit of a problem, but in the main things, we were actually here or thereabouts. So handling errors, we actually made less. We made more offloads. We had more attacking rucks. We had the opportunities. We just didn't convert them into points, which is where we fell apart. Second half, we went off the boil, and it just fell away from us. But I think overall, the core of our game is definitely close enough, but we are just lacking that ability to set the game alight. So when we find that, is it player based? Is it slightly off with the tactics? I'm not 100% sure, but even turnovers, 12-12, which is something we normally get hammered in, we were competitive in. So I really think strategy-wise, we were okay. Performance-wise, we were okay, but just finishing and taking opportunities, we were way off the mark. Way off the mark. Say 3 to 4 tries thrown into touch, or a silly play, a silly pass, a drop ball, a knock on, something like that happened, which, yes, it happens all the time, but when you're playing a game like this, you've got to take every opportunity inside the opposition 22. And I mean, when you're spending There it is. 89 attacking rucks, 81. The attacking chances were even. They finished theirs. We did not finish ours. Let's have a look at stats and see where we performed well. Front row, very good here. Van der Merwe, 42, 37 for Trescu, and a 32 for Mark Collis. Zingeti had an off day, but I thought he was around the field nicely, though. 44 for Richards, just an 18 for the captain. Sam Cooper at 51. Josh Evans at 33. And Ross Tara's a very quiet night for Ross Tara's, just a 29. Didn't see very many carries from him. How many did he do? Run meters, 34 from 8 carries. So 8 carries, that's a very quiet night. Tackles, yes. Rucks joined. Yes, he is very, very good. This is a very good back row, isn't it? It's a very good pack, you've got to say, in joining rucks. Into the back line, Brock at 32, at 38 for Mohamed Martin. Not bad, but no one really stood out. Guzman, a great game. Handling errors, just for the sake of it. Oh yeah, 0 handling errors. Just put that out there. Guzman got a try as well. Carter Jones engaged Carter, the Carter combo in the midfield, picking up a 40 and a 34. Gage Carter was alright, so was Carter Jones. They were average at best, you know, they were just solid. No one stood up though. Other outside backs, Clyde Edwards a try and a 44.8, and Gossard a try and a 40. So you look through that and you say, Zengedi was a bit average, but apart from that, everyone played really well. No one stood out though, there was no 60s. And that's what you need. You need a couple of guys to get in the 60s. So we'll have a look at them. Here we go. Harris, 69. Man, he got injured. That's alright then. But I mean, a 17, same as us with Zengedi. So, I mean, comparatively looking at this, averagely they were probably a bit higher. Smith in the 50s, couple of 50s here. But we're in the 30s. Their average was in the 40s. So just a slightly better performance base. But overall, we weren't far off the mark, which, I mean, I'll take an okay with that. Missed tackles, Bondisio, Martin, and Guzman missed 3 each. That's a bit of a concern from what they attempted. But overall, probably more from our back row and a little bit more from our back three as well. Mohamed Martin should be back soon. But there's a lot going on in the club at the moment as well, which this loss is not going to help with. But I cannot complain with that effort. That is a decent match overall, but just needed 1 or 2 guys to stand up to that 60 mark to really have a chance. We go down in a big way though, a big thrashing from the Rams. Okay, so let's be completely fair about that performance. Were we expected to win against the 6th place Bengal Rams? And little, am I saying that right? It's not LEDAI anyway, it's little, we're going with little. Well played, sir. Very good performance. Your team thrashed us, to be fair. Similar records before, vastly different afterwards. We are still sitting 13th, although I would love to get in that top 10, as per always. We say it every season. The Invaders are slow starters to when they... I mean, when we first started the game, we were a few seasons before we really hit our mark. Now the resets come along. The same thing is happening against us. The Rams, though, much better side, and they're only in 6th. And they smashed us by 30-odd points. So we've got a lot to come back from that. We are next up against the Cape Town Fair, however, who are 32nd. So we should get a good nudge from those guys with points. Should be a 5-point win. Put us in a better position. But well played, Rams. You guys are going to be tough. I just fear what the Hawke's Bay Sharks and CJ's team would do to us. Thankfully, I'm not going to find out this season. We can see we are in 13th position, 12 games, 7 wins, 5 losses. Hope to pop that up to 8-5 next round, which, here we go. Away to the Cape Town Fair. Bit of a concern, though, is the away matches. We are home to the Adelaide Dingo. I'll see if I can find those scrubs. Adelaide Dingo. What a bizarre name. I'm hoping that they're terrible. You're probably looking at them going, they're there, you stupid idiots. Where are they? This is terrible. Adelaide, Port Adelaide. Oh dear, I was hoping they were bad. They're really good. They're placed higher than the Rams. Oh dear. Okay, well that is our final home game of the season. Whoopsie. As I just go frantic on the mouse. It's against the Dingo, who are in 5th. Then we're away to the Mutiny and the East Coast Base Rockets away as well. The reason I bring up these fixtures is because, yes, we are losing money, but the stadium is complete. The stadium is upgraded. The $1 million investment has been completed, so we are now up to $3,000 revenue per home game, which is game-changing, big time for us. In our capacity, does it actually tell you capacity? No, it just tells you how much money you can make from it. So up to 175. So we are up to 300,000 now, which is just fantastic. Thankfully, no injuries from that game as well. So we've got that upgrade is complete. You can see what else we've done here with the rest of the facilities. But I'm hoping that we get a big win next round. And then that home game, we pile in all the fans, stack it out. Not going to happen. And then we can close out the season hopefully nice and, with a few wins. Other movements happening. Yes, we are selling a few players. That is correct. There's a few guys getting listed. Probably not the guys that most people want to buy, but I'll show you them anyway because these guys are departing hopefully very, very soon. Gilka. So, hooker, reserve hooker, 76. Yeah, this is probably a bad move because hooker injuries are pretty high, but we do still have 3 in the team. So, I made a bit of list and I've made a squad of cover. So, we know what we've got there and what's going to happen. Gilka is going to be hopefully departing us. Ma'a Gray is another one who was on the list. A scrum half, 78 rated. Just not going to make it into the team, is he, at all? We are losing Lior as well at the end of the season, which makes this another interesting decision because we don't have too much depth at scrum half. But, of course, the off-season is an interesting time, so he's going to be departing us as well. Here's another man that's going to be departing us, hopefully, as well, Siji Hineno. I mean, I've Hineno enough of him, so he's going to depart. I mean, we've tried him a few games. He just doesn't fit into our side. Mohammed Martin is the guy we're going with now. We've still got Charles Banks, who's another ball-playing fly half, which I kind of prefer that style. Hineno doesn't fit into that mould, and so with that, he is getting listed. We've got Sushan Kang. The 20-year-old, what is he? An inside centre. A lot of depth in the centre, so at only 79, and he's got decent skill training rates. We've got a lot of good players here, so he's going to be listed for sale as well. Who else have we got? Kane Murphy. You've seen the injuries we've had this season to our wingers. Kane hasn't even really got a look in. We've got a lot of guys in the high 80s, even 90s in our back 3. At worst, we've got a lot of good fullbacks who can play on the wing. So depth-wise in that back 3 position, we are flooded with. You've seen a couple of the likes of Guzman coming into the side. Who's the other guy at fullback that we've had come into? Obviously, Woodshed coming to the midfield, of course. I'm trying to think of the other guy's name. Where's he gone? Gossard is there. Lafayette Collett. Another one who can come into the team, as well as the guy that played 1 game and got injured. Oliver James is another one as well. Ryan Morton. So we've got heaps of depth there. So he is going to be listed as well. Kane Murphy to depart. Tuoni, old guy, not very good. Just there as a backup, as a lock, even though he's a number 8. So he can go as well. And then finally, last but not least, a guy who's been a bit of a mainstay of the club, Isaac Jurkovic. 30 years old, prop, don't really need him at all. So, he's paying money that we probably don't really need to be paying. We've seen how injuries go, and I think we're pretty well covered. And, of course, we've still got youth players who could possibly join the side at the end of the season, which is only 4 or so weeks away. So, now's the time to invest. If you want to buy any of these guys, come to a deal. Put in an offer, and we'll see what we can come up with as well. So, that is who is all listed. A lot of changes. Of course, Phil Muhammad's still injured. He's out for another 1 game. Apart from that, we're full health. So, that means that Kikuchi can come back into the starting side. Where is he? There he goes. Back in a hooker. And Tatriscu can go back in to reserve hooker. No one else in that starting team. Phil Muhammad, of course. I mean, Mayo he had a storming last game, but it's a vastly different opposition as well. So we'll leave him out of the mix. A lot of guys here really pushing for opportunities. You can see their ratings and stuff in here. Charles Banks, I mean, this is why we're getting rid of Hineno. We just don't need 3 quality fly halves, especially when you got Brock who can cover as well, which gives us 4. So he's a very good trainer too, which is nice to see. Those physicals just flying up as well. So that's the situation of the team. A lot of guys departing and a lot of changes happening. The team will remain unchanged for our next match, which should be a pretty good and pretty high, hopefully, victory for the Invaders. But without any more being said, that does, what are we looking for? Results? That does wrap us up for this week's episode of Global Rugby Manager. Thanks for tuning in and watching. Well played to the Bengal Rams and their team. Very good game, very good side, and I wish you well for the rest of the season. You've put the Invaders in their spot, that is well and truly for sure, and hopefully many more good matches to come with you guys next season as well. So thanks for tuning in, and as always, see you all next time on Global Rugby Manager. And of course, big thanks to the guys at GRM for laying out the videos on the game. If you haven't checked it out already, what are you doing? If you're new to the channel, of course, hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed the video and want to see more. Don't forget to subscribe, and globalrugbymanager.com to get yourself a team. As always, go there, check it out, hit up the forums. That is a good lot of information there to check out as well if you're learning the game. So do all that, and I'll see you all next week for more from the Invaders. Until then, take care.